Basketball, a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the lane. 6. You want to put on a show here. Here we go.
My God, where we doing? Where we at? Purple and gold skies, man. Happy Sunday, boys and girls. Welcome back to LAKERLAND, episode 24. Players' Choices in the building, y'all. I'm your host, moderator, as always, Seven Mitchell. Happy Thanksgiving and all that to you guys, man. It's been a crazy, crazy weekend. The Lakers are on a road trip, so we definitely want to break down and talk about what the Lakers got going on this week. Also, in addition to that, today is episode 24, so I'm thinking about the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. I figured today we dedicate today's show to Kobe Bryant. We're going to go through a lot of memorable moments and a lot of little subtopics when it comes to Kobe in these 2 hours. So make sure you guys buckle up. Shout out again to Lakers Nation. Big up to the NBA community as a whole. And of course, shout out to our Players' Choice family. ZZ is now in the building late as ever. What's happening, gang?
Sorry for me being late. Sorry, LAKERLAND.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Fine and suspensions is on its way.
I was just on my James Harden type shit, not really caring about my job, blaming everybody else,
My God.
But I am.
How was your holiday, brother? Was you late
great.
for Thanksgiving? Did you make Turkey Day on time?
Yeah, I made Turkey Day on time. I don't really like turkey, so I was eating the chicken, the ham, string beans, the whole nine. But it's pretty good though. How was yours?
What about Black Friday? Did you go broke on Black Friday? Spending money on the family and the wifey?
I had to work, bro. I had to work. I was at work from 7 to like 2:30, and I don't want to do that again. I didn't even have time to get anything. Like it was chaos.
Petty. Well, man, it's lit, man. Today, episode 24 of LAKERLAND. Make sure you guys smash that like button. If you're new to this platform, subscribe to the Players' Choice. And also become a family member, man. Join the membership. Big shout out to everyone in the live chat. Underground Scoop in the building. I see you. Shout out to the Nuggets fan in the building. Shout out to Claire in the building. Big up to you guys, man. We got an interesting show today on deck. So today, of course, as I kind of ran down, we want to talk about the Black Mamba. I don't know how I misspelled black like that. My God, I got to talk to the bosses. That's easy. I really do, bro. This Thanksgiving weekend has been crazy. But yes, again, we're going to talk about the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant, today in episode 24. The Lakers on this current road trip. We're going to kind of break things down. Also want to have a special segment about LeBron James as far as roles and responsibilities. I think here on LAKERLAND every week, we're going to highlight a certain Lakers player and kind of break down what their roles and responsibilities should be moving forward with the team. We're also going to break down the Pacific Division as far as the contenders and the pretenders of that division. And of course, y'all know how we give it up every Sunday. It's open court. So I will be dropping the link very shortly if you guys want to come and chop it up with the fellas. So first of all, bro, let's talk about what we saw last night with our Lakers versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, last night, AD went off 32 points. The Lakers knocked off the Cleveland Cavaliers 121 to 115. Now, ZZ, last night was the first of 4 consecutive games on the road. And before last night, the Lakers were 2-5 on the road. They're currently now 3-5 on the road. So they have been struggling away from crypto so far this season. But they got off to a good start last night versus Cleveland. What was your thoughts about what you've seen from AD and the whole team last night?
I'm going to be so honest. And I don't even feel bad for saying this because I'm not a Lakers fan. Last night, I was watching Survivor Series. I saw the return of the World Series. I saw the return of Randy Orton last night. So apologies for not watching you bum ass. No, I'm kidding. Apologies for not watching the Lakers. But I kind of had to just enjoy being a wrestling fan last night. So, yeah. But as far as what I saw from the highlights, I mean, I saw LeBron was 8 for 23, which means he's washed apparently, because anytime a player has a bad game, according to the NBA fans, they're washed. So I guess LeBron's washed now for the next day. AD at what, 32, 13, just a dominant night for him. I think he shot above like 55% from the field or something like that from what I saw. So looked pretty good. I saw the Lakers also put a welcome back LeBron poster outside of the locker, which was cool, a little nostalgic. So you probably saw more than I did last night. Torian Prince, 7 points. Cam Reddish not playing. Austin Reeves, 15 and 10. Hey, 4 of 8 shoot. Okay. Looked like your squad looked pretty good last night. Don't y'all had like a 9-minute
Listen,
rotation?
I don't need no caveats from you. You have one job, Easy. You understand? I have one job. And you opted to check out. Didn't CM Punk come? Was that WWE? Did CM Punk return last night as well?
That is correct. That is very
okay.
correct.
So you put aside the Lakers for some historical wrestling situations. Okay, I'm gonna let it slide. But last night, to cover what you were saying, man, the Lakers did look good, man. I think they had like 8 guys playing last night. Overall, 7 of them was in double figures. So it was kind of a rare to see everybody in the Lakers kind of executing and doing well. But AD, he had definitely went off. But man, I am so totally disappointed in you not being able or not watching this game last night. That is insane. That is really insane, bro.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had the time of my life watching Survivor Series last. Don't know if we have any wrestling fans in the chat, but that was probably the best show I've seen all year. And I do not regret it whatsoever. I'm sorry. CM Punk returning after 9 years, like middle school me would have been like losing his mind. So I had fun watching that. But good job. Good thing y'all won. Had y'all lost, trust me. I would have rewatched the highlights and picked together parts where I was like, yeah, y'all suck. Like, no, I ain't gonna do that. Like,
Nasty work, Bit. Nasty work, bro. I have no explanations. Shout out to the homie Bit back in the building. Bit, I've been asking about you, bro. Good to see you. Happy holidays. Salute to you. Shout out to Anthony Henderson in the building. Sumo 85 in the building. Big up to you guys. Huncho in the building. So, Huncho, I guess we'll answer this question one final time because I keep seeing this question come up periodically. And I know we have covered this. So, ZZ, you care to address this question?
For the final time, Light Out Sports. I'm sorry. For the final time, Light Out Sports has a lot of opportunities in life that are going well for him. If y'all didn't know, he's also a pastor, so he's having opportunities to preach at different churches and whatnot. He's getting married. There's a lot of grown-up shit that he's dealing with. And because of that reason, we felt that he also felt that he could not fulfill his role as LAKERLAND co-host. But at the same time, me and Seven have both told him that any point in time that he wishes to come back, his spot's right there. So we're kind of just waiting on that. Whenever Light Out wants to come back is when he'll come back, and then you'll see his face, and then we can tag team against Seven. But other than that, it's gonna be me and Seven rocking out, holding it down, doing our thing, and putting on for LAKERLAND. That's just what it is,
Yeah, man, that's how we getting it popping. So we definitely appreciate you guys coming through every week and supporting this, man. Like I said, we now on episode 24. We are rocking and rolling. So it's definitely a good look. And we, again, appreciate you guys' support. Ron's in the building. Salute to Ron's Dawn in the building. Billy Bob in the building. Salute to you, Billy Bob. The big homie Bobby Crocker in the building. And, of course, my guy Irvin K in the building. Irvin K said he's a wrestling fan. The GOAT CM Punk is back in the building.
Yes,
sir. So I see a couple of you guys enjoyed yourself yesterday. All right, cool. I'm not going to be no haters. The holiday weekend is all good. But getting back to what we was discussing, bro, about the Lakers and this road trip, how they struggled and how they started off good. These next 3 games are pretty interesting. You got Philly, Detroit, and OKC before they come back home. How are you projecting the Lakers to finish this road trip after starting off 1-0, knocking off the Cavs last night?
Well, they're going to beat Detroit. Like there's no doubt in my mind the Lakers are beating Detroit. Philly's going to be a tough one. But I'm interested to see the matchup between Joel and AD. OKC. is also going to be a tough one because Chet is low-key that nigga, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Like, Chet is a dog, bro. Chet is heard all the noise, heard all the people that hated on him when he was confident before the draft. Now he's backing up everything that he said prior to the draft, during media days, summer league, all that. So I think everybody kind of knows, if they didn't know already, Chet is him. He can hoop. No doubt about that at all. The missing piece to what the Oklahoma City Thunder were supposed to have last year, but he was out. But you could just tell they were missing that last little piece, and Chet fits perfectly with this team. For the rest of the season going forward, though, as far as the Thunder go, I'm betting the under on Josh Giddey. I'm betting under 18 for sure. But besides that, yeah, like they're the Philly and OKC are for sure going to be like a problem. But the Lakers, they're going to be the toughest ones out of the three. But Detroit, they're mopping the floor with them. I'm sorry, Dwayne Casey got to go.
When you reference the OKC Thunder, you're talking about Chet Holmgren like he's the best player on his team. Throughout this whole soliloquy that you gave, you never even mentioned Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's name. I don't understand that.
Everybody know how SGA is. Everybody know SGA is the best player on that damn team, bar none. But Chet was the missing piece to what that team was, which was a play-in team last year. Now they're a 3 seed, and you see, because they have Chet Holmgren helping out SGA on the back end while also being able to create his own shot, they're the 3rd seed in the Western Conference.
But again, I'm not trying to summarize OKC as I'm not a Thunders fan. What I'm trying to figure out is comparing what they have to what the Lakers have to deal with. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, to me, is the biggest weapon that the Lakers are going to have to deal with ending this road trip. Yet you refuse to bring his name up. So let me ask you, since you want to stick with this whole Chet thing and watching how AD got busy last night, are you looking forward to a Chet Holmgren, Anthony Davis one-on-one matchup this week?
If AD, I am looking forward to it because, like you said, AD went off last night. The biggest problem all season for some Laker fans is when AD decides to kind of turn that bit of effort on. You know what I'm saying? Like he where he gives that energy where it's like he's actually out there trying to prove, hey, I'm the best center in the league or whatever, what have you. Chet, where he differentiates is people counted out Chet, said he was too small, said they couldn't wait for Joel Embiid to put his shoulder in his chest and break him and all this stuff. And so far, that has not happened. Chet's been pretty damn good. Chet's been an interior presence. Chet's been a perimeter threat for a big man. He's been able to create his own shot. He's been able to have incredible post moves, all these things. So I'm interested to see if AD is going to take advantage of the not necessarily smaller matchup in Chet, but smaller like frame. Like if AD is going to be putting his shoulder in Chet's chest, not necessarily going for post fadeaways, more for post hook shots or backing down drop step, dunks, something like that. I'm interested to see AD utilize the fact that he is bigger and stronger than Chet, and we'll see how that plays out. Now, is that the AD that we're going to get? I hope. We could end up just getting AD shooting threes or shooting mid-ranges all game and shying away from contact inside. Like, we don't know. But that's the intrigue right there, is that you have a young prospect in Chet and you have an established, veteran at this point, Anthony Davis. And they're both going to be guarding each other. So it's interesting. I'm interested to see that matchup alone. Lou Dort versus LeBron James. Let's talk about that. Let's see if Lou Dort can put LeBron in some sort of containment box or something. Who knows? But, that's the torture chamber is what they like to call, is what OKC fans like to call them, is the torture chamber. So we're going to see how good that defense is. We're going to see if it phases my Pookie Wookie Bear LeBron James.
So Brandon says that OKC is currently playing Chet Holmgren at the 4. But I find it hard to believe that we won't see these two guys having at least some type of sample size when I'm talking about Anthony Davis. I'm pretty sure we'll see those two guys going up against each other for maybe a small sample size, but we'll see that this week. But when you talk about keys to victory for all three of these games, let's get back to the Lakers side of things. What is going to be the key for the Lakers, since we already on the OKC game? What is going to be the key for the Lakers to beat OKC?
Keys to beating this team.
Because mind you, if you look, and this is a second night of a back-to-back. They got Detroit on Wednesday, and then they have the back-to-back versus OKC on Thursday.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't know it was a back-to-back. I didn't look at the dates. That's going to be the toughest part. Is just the Lakers having to kind of bring that energy or whatever into a back-to-back. It's hard. It's hard, especially when you have a 55-year-old LeBron James. But he's going to be able to do his thing. It's going to be a team effort at the end of the day, because the thing that makes the Thunder so scary is that they have not just SGA, but you have Chet, you have the Dorcher Chamber, you have the Williams brother, the Jalen's. You have Josh Giddey. You just have so much with this team, so much young talents, and they're all playing somewhat together. With the Lakers, it differentiates because a lot of the times you'll have either LeBron going off and an assistance from, you know, not D'Lo, but Austin Reeves, Torian, Cam Reddish. Like, the Lakers as a whole have to play together basketball, whereas LeBron doesn't have to be the savior to get you over the hump. Anthony Davis doesn't even have to necessarily be the biggest savior to get you over the hump. But if you have LeBron over 20, AD over 20 with 10 boards, you got Cam Reddish if he's going to be back. I don't know what the status is on his injury. Do you know? Because he didn't play last night. I don't know why.
Who?
But Cam Reddish.
I don't know why Cam didn't play last night. Max Christie did do well, so I don't want to really take away from Max Christie did last night, but I really didn't know really why Cam was not in the lineup last night.
Yeah, and like you said, Christie played well, so it worked. You know, Torian Prince was there. His role was a little bit more limited, but like I said, if you have everybody on the squad kind of playing together, and when you look at what the Lakers had to offer last night, it looks like it was an 8-man rotation, and it was enough to get them over the hump of beating the Cavs, who, by the way, Donovan Mitchell shot 4 of 18 last night, so that was another factor. But so everybody's going to have to play together if you're going to beat a team like the Oklahoma City Thunder. You're going to have more than just LeBron and AD cooking. It's going to have to be some Austin Reeves. You're going to have to see some Cam Reddish if he plays, or even some Max Christie if they give him more minutes, because I like Max Christie. I think he's a hell of an asset to this team. So we'll see. But I think that if they want to beat OKC, they're going to have to play together. It's going to have to be more than just Bron and AD for sure.
What about now? You're pretty sold on them beating Detroit, so we don't really have to break down the Pistons. Hank is in the building. Salute to Hank.
What up,
so
Hank?
I will ask you about Philadelphia, because the Lakers, even in their wins, they are still struggling in the interior. We see a lot of opposing teams get a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of second, even third chance points. The Lakers are still struggling in the interior. How much of a problem do you think Joel Embiid and the 76ers are going to have for the Lakers playing that Philly?
If AD's guarding Joel Embiid, he might foul out. To be honest with you, Joel gonna eat at the line. Like you said, interior defense seems to be the issue for the Lakers. But when you're playing against Philly, you got to factor in that Joel's gonna get like 12 free throws. Like, that's a given, 12 or more. Especially when you look at the fact that Joel looks at it as a matchup between him and AD. Like, he's got to prove himself. He got to still prove that his MVP case is still strong, and still prove that, you know, he's the second best big in the league, all that stuff. You also have to factor in Tyrese Maxey and how he's been playing, Tobias Harris. Just the way that the team's been coached as a whole so far this season, I've liked. There's a small part of me that's like, these motherfuckers still might be frauds. They still might be frauds. But so far, they've been cooking. Joel has consistently been cooking, consistently giving you 30 pieces, whether from free throw line alone or just him striking from all areas like he usually does as a post scorer. So, like I said, it's going to be a battle, but they're gonna have to keep AD out of foul trouble or put someone else on Joel Embiid that they're able to just risk, you know, getting fouls. I don't know who that would be. Christian Wood, maybe Jackson Hayes, who knows? But they're going to have to make sure that AD stays out of foul trouble if they want to be able to come out with that win, or at least make it, you know, somewhat close towards down the stretch. But yeah, he usually plays well against Embiid, so I'm not really stressing out.
Salute to the homie Bit. Salute to Bulletproof. I need one of you guys. I don't know if y'all have y'all TV or something up as well on YouTube. So if y'all could turn the volume of y'all TV down. Welcome, guys, to Lakerland. Salute to y'all fellas and happy holidays to both of y'all. Bit, salute to you, homie. What's your thoughts, bro, on the Lakers this upcoming 4-game road trip starting last night? I'll start with you. They got the win versus Cleveland. How you think the Lakers are going to end this thing with the next 3 games at Philly, at Detroit, at OKC?
I think it just depends on if we get Cam back. If Max Christie can get minutes and produce like he did last night, I think he plays solid. We'll be all right.
What was his reason
Just
for
hold on.
why was Cam out the lineup?
Injured ankle.
Big Ox in the building. You said he was injured.
Yeah,
ZZ, you don't have the injury report on that? Oh, okay.
I'm looking at it right now. Shoot, it's telling me. Dang, I just lost it. What the? I hate the NBA app. I hate it.
ESPN. You can't never go wrong with ESPN.com. Bulletproof. What's up, gang?
Yeah, what's up?
What's
Can you hear
good,
me?
bro? Yeah.
Salute to you, fam.
Yeah, what's up?
What's your thoughts on the Lakers in this upcoming road trip? How you think they're gonna play?
I'm always worried about the Lakers in road trips, especially in back-to-backs, because they're an old team, obviously, and also because Anthony Davis, even though he's not that old, I'm worried about him in back-to-backs. He's always not good in 2 games in a row because he spent like 3 years not playing back-to-backs because of his injuries. And so when he starts playing back-to-backs, he kind of underperforms in one of the 2 nights. I hope that happens in the first night because, the Pistons. But I'm not worried about like the first game. I know it's Philly, but I'm not worried about Philly. I just think that if we put someone on, like if we stop Maxi, I think we'll be fine. Embiid is going to get his regardless. And like he said, I think we should just try to put someone different on Embiid so that we keep Davis out of foul trouble. I think he covered that. Like this part, I have nothing to say on. I think we will beat Philly, but the back-to-backs, I'm worried about these 2 games.
Yeah, Anthony Davis, and it's kind of expected for him to play high minutes, but that has to give you a concern, especially when you're talking about back-to-backs, and it's always an availability question when you're talking about AD. But overall, I'm more impressed with the Lakers' start in comparison to last year, how they started off 2-10. They seem to be starting off way better than they did last year, and they have not yet really. Say it again.
We're starting off the first quarter better too. We're picking it up.
Oh yeah, and we don't have a full rotation.
I had cut out. Yeah, I think Cam just got a bad ankle, but yeah, we just need to get Cam back. We need some defense out there. Max Christie trying. I love the offense, but defensively, he not. I don't think he's there yet.
Word.
Okay, well, when are you going to talk about Kobe?
Kobe is going to be our next segment in a minute. Are you a Kobe fan or a Kobe hater?
Yeah, I'm a Kobe fan. I came here to talk about Kobe. If you are going to, you can if you want to pull someone else up until you talk about Kobe.
I think I'll open the panel up for our Kobe Bryant segment. So you'll be more than welcome, Bulletproof, to join us on our Kobe Bryant segment for sure.
Yeah,
I got you.
I'm here.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
All right, this is LAKERLAND, people, boys and girls, episode 24. Make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for us if you're new. And again, man, become a member here at Players Choice. Join the membership, man. It's going down. The Lakers got that big win versus Cleveland. I got high expectations for this road trip. I know the record shows that they have not played well on the road. I do think this Philadelphia game, I think y'all are underestimating Joel Embiid. I think y'all are underestimating the momentum that Philly has had since James Harden has departed. I think that'll be a problem for the Lakers. The back-to-back, Detroit should not be a problem. OKC is young, got a lot of potential, but I do feel like they're beatable. But you're talking about the Lakers coming off of a back-to-back. Fatigue, that's a toss-up. So I have high expectations for the Lakers to win 2 out of these next 3. But honestly, they could go 500 on this 4-game road trip.
What'd you say, Bet?
Do we play Philly then OKC the next day, or we play Detroit?
No, we play Detroit and then OKC back-to-back.
I hope we don't do like how we did. What we play? We played Memphis and then we played Houston. I think we had some people out, but we came out, smoked Memphis, and came out the next game and played like straight trash.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a testament to y'all necessarily, or more of a testament to the Rockets, because the Rockets, they're beating teams that people don't really expect them to be.
They beat Denver twice.
Yeah, and it's like, and Jokic gave it his all. But I mean,
Crazy.
I will say that the Nuggets didn't have Jamal Murray, I think, in both of those games. I think. But in the same breath, the fact that the Rockets are knocking them off twice in a row. I mean, the Rockets are knocking off teams that you genuinely think, like, now I got to go in to like DraftKings and just be like, yeah, I'm taking the money line for the Rockets, because like these the defense, Ime Udoka, Dylan Brooks trolling, like they like I said last episode, they have an identity now, and it's like it's not scary, but it's interesting. It's really interesting to see the Rockets like cook right now.
Yeah, they look good. They try to get Ime out of here. Ime a good coach. He just can't keep his thing in his pants. I think we'll be all right though. I feel like we should go 3-1. The only team we should lose to is Philly, in my opinion.
What are you doing?
Right now, the Lakers are sitting at what, 10-7?
Yeah,
on the season, about 7th place. So I think they about in the same position, ZZ, that they were the last time we had kind of tapped it, and they were kind of like reaching borderline outside of the play-in tournament. So they still over 500, and they started this road trip off pretty well. They got a lot of games going down on the road for the remainder of this month. So, you know, the Lakers are truly going to have to put things in high gear if they are going to be a threat for sure.
for sure.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm going to bring Bulletproof back because we're about to get into our Kobe Bryant segment of the show. Man, Black Mamba, number 24. You know, I'm going to start off with you, Bulletproof, man. Like, tell me, give me a moment. Just something that kind of pops up to your head when you talk about the Black Mamba, Kobe Bean Bryant.
Actually, to me, it's different than most people because I'm not from the US. So my country doesn't watch basketball like that. And
Okay.
one of my earliest memories, actually my earliest memory watching basketball, other than just playing video games, because I did play a little bit of NBA Live when I was young, but like actually watching basketball to me was Kobe. It was just, I was watching a random Olympics game, and LeBron had like a monster block. It was 08. And on the other end, Dwight Howard had a monster dunk. And it seemed like, okay, they're just like very strong athletically. And they
Right.
are basically outrunning and outjumping the other team. That's how I felt about it. Kobe was in the pinch when I got on the channel. And then the other team started hitting a couple of threes. And it started getting close. And then they bring Kobe in, and the commentator says he's the MVP. And now I don't know who this guy is. He's just wearing number 10. The commentator says he's a big deal. And I'm watching, and he just destroys everything. And not through athleticism or anything like overpowering, but just pure skill, pure psychology. Like the other team, it felt like they were so intimidated by him, more than they were by the more athletic guys like Dwight and LeBron. And it felt to me like now basketball is a lot about athleticism, of course, but this was the first time I became a fan of basketball. That game. I decided to watch the NBA from the first season, and that was like from the next season, and that was the first time I got into basketball.
Wow.
It was Kobe. And
Wow.
that's why I'm a Lakers fan.
So is Kobe your GOAT, bro?
I mean, out of bias, yeah. Of course. I mean, honestly, I think the good debate is all subjective. So, out of bias, I could say so, but objectively, I cannot say that. I mean, it's difficult.
Word.
But he is up
I
there.
saw.
Like I don't think I've seen, like, just to answer the question. I'm sorry. I don't think I've seen anyone play basketball better than him. You can say some people had a better career than him, but I don't think anyone I've seen actually played basketball better than him.
I'm gonna get you a new television, Bulletproof. For Christmas, I'm gonna get you a new television. I wish you would have made that statement to me before Black Friday because I could have got a discount. But you're sitting here telling the American public that you never seen nobody play basketball better than Kobe. I'm not gonna call you a liar. I'm just gonna get you another television. No problem. I got you covered for Christmas. Bit, I need you to tell me, bro. Give me a moment from Kobe that kind of stands out to you. Good or bad?
I'll probably say it was a game against the Raptors. It was like I can't remember exactly what year it was, but it was an older Kobe, 2-4 Kobe. Fourth quarter come around, he come in the corner, post fade, give me that. Come back,
Yep.
next play, another post fade, front of wing, come back, post shoulder shimmy, get off me, come through and dunk on three people. Man, Kobe, Kobe was different, bro. I just love the tenacity in him. He never gave up. That's something I always try to take with me when I hoop, because when I hoop, I hate losing. And
Well,
I know
Facts.
Kobe hated losing, but especially when he lost to Boston and he got that get back, I know that was perfect for him. So just never giving up on anything that you do and just applying that to everything. Because Kobe, that boy hooping with a broke finger, popped the finger back in place, shooting the ball left-handed, hand basically about to fall off. I'm gonna play left-handed, coach. Don't take me out the game like that. It's crazy. That's it. Just feel like something I do. I would do it too, cause just how hard and how bad I want to play and win and help my team win. So yeah, that Kobe, especially that Toronto game, it was something different. This man was just doing everything in the
Mhm.
same spot,
yeah,
the
he's a problem.
same spot on the problem.
He is definitely a problem. What about you, Zz? Give me a moment from Kobe.
Uh, I have one moment in particular that I don't really remember. I don't remember how Kobe played in this game, but I remember it came during the 2016 season when the Lakers were just losing a lot, and the Warriors were obviously they won 73 games. But there was a moment where they played the Lakers. It was one I remember low key vividly. It was a Sunday morning. It was a Sunday game. It was like early afternoon. They had it on ESPN, I think, and the pregame like announcers or analysts were talking, and they were like, "Well, we know the Lakers are going to lose this game, like because the Warriors were like 52-4, something like that," and they were just like, "We know this game's over." Like this, like before the game even started, they were like, "We're just wondering how much Kobe's going to drop tonight." And then the Lakers won the game. Like I remember the Lakers won the game.
Yeah.
They were one of the only teams to beat the Warriors in the regular season that year. I don't remember how well Kobe played in that game. Like I don't remember if he had 30. I just remember being shocked because everybody was writing off the Lakers before the game even started. Like that was just crazy to me. And maybe Kobe talked to like the team before the game and was like, "Look, I know this is my retirement tour, but I don't care. Like we got to get we if we're gonna get one, let's get this one. Like it could have
Right.
happened. I don't know. But that's like the bit said. That's how Kobe was. Like
That's exactly what he told him. Easy.
really,
That's
yeah, like,
exactly
like
what he told him. I know
like
we
I'm
gonna
like
lose a lot of games, but we gonna win this one.
yeah, and it's
Yeah,
like
I
you could
remember him
totally
scoring
see
like
that.
10 straight points in that game or something like that.
Yeah, man. Like it just Kobe was just a different breed of basketball player. Like when you talk about competitor, when you talk about physical toughness, mental toughness, all of that stuff. Kobe went through the trials and tribulations of the air balls in Utah to
Right.
learn from that and then become the top three scorer that we've ever seen in the game. Like for me, when I think about Kobe Bryant and I think about the whole entire 20 years, we saw so many different versions of this man up until the greatness of the fifth championship to finally get it over the team that had just beat him 2 seasons prior and the franchise rival. All the Shaq stuff to get away from that and to end up with one more than Shaq. Like because Kobe would have wanted to end up with more than Shaq. It makes sense. Like Kobe's telling himself, I don't care if I get 5, 6, or 7, as long as I have more than that fat
More
monkey,
than Shaq.
I'm gonna
Right.
do it. Yeah, it's gonna be so. When I think about that's what I love about Kobe is just mostly that competitive drive. Like at the end of the day, he was chasing Jordan before LeBron was. He was the only one out of everybody that the league was trying to say this is going to be the next Michael Jordan to actually come close to doing that shit actually looking like
Yeah.
he wanted to not even be his on the same level, but like on a level ahead of him. Like,
The
and
shit
so
is
it's
so
just
crazy that Kobe passed, bro. Because the last time we talked about Kobe, I remember I told y'all like I was playing 2K and I was playing my league against Kobe, and Kobe was busting my fucking ass. And I was like, bro, I don't be telling my kids how this nigga Kobe was just even on the game. The nigga was just crazy, and then he
yes,
passed
bro.
away. That shit was just crazy. It was so crazy how all that
Oh
happened.
my god, man.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
wild.
one of the things, yeah, I want to say something about him. I think if there was a stat that documented how many times the other team took a time out after a shot by a certain player, Kobe would be the all-time leader in it.
I don't know. Kobe
So
ain't
Really?
play
He
long
took,
enough.
yeah, he took so many momentum changing shots. Like
I
when
could
you
believe that.
watch
I see your
when you
yeah.
watch like some of his games, he would play like off ball for like 18 seconds, just running the baseline back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, taking
Just
the
like
whole team
Steph.
with him because
Yep.
the game plan was always to put a strong side on the place that Kobe's in. So the entire team is going like a pendulum, swinging the defense. And the moment he touches the ball, there are like 5 seconds left, and he's double teamed. And then there's 1 second left. He shoots at the shot clock buzzer, and after 24 minutes of perfect defense, he
Mm-hmm.
knocks that shot down. This is frustrating. Like if you're a defender against Kobe, he's the most frustrating player to play against for a reason. Like even if he misses that shot like 3 out of 4 times, the one time he makes it is a momentum
Exactly.
changing play.
I feel you on that for sure.
When we look at these 10 rules, fellas, of Kobe Bryant, so to speak, ZZ, I know we kind of went through this a couple weeks ago, but I do want to run down this to all four of you fellas and just get a thought. Which one of these rules kind of stand out to you the most? I'll start off with you first, Bulletproof. Which one of these 10 Kobe rules stand out to you the most?
Is that one of these rules? Let me read them.
Yeah.
You can start with someone else until I read them.
Or ZZ,
All right, I'll go. Um, I'd say the one that there's two that stick out to me, so I'm trying to pick between them. It's work on your weaknesses and learn from wins and losses. Um, at the end of the day, when I think about Kobe, like I just said, work on your weaknesses and learn from wins and losses. He learned from the air balls in Utah and started not leaving practice until he made 2,000 shots a damn day. So he was working on that area of his game, which was at the time, he just didn't have the playoff legs that he eventually learned that he needed to have in order to push deeper and deeper into the postseason. Especially when you have, the high scoring or back and forth games, so to speak, to get down to the nitty gritty. But with Kobe, I would say that was the thing that I admired about him the most was his work ethic. So even with number two, like prove them wrong. They said he couldn't win without Shaq. They said that he wasn't a team player, that he could that him as the number one option would not be enough to win a championship. I don't know how people be throwing that out, but they be throwing that out for like everybody. Even Steph got that. So it's like, whatever. But prove them wrong is something that's probably third for me because Kobe definitely loved proving haters wrong, thrived in it. It made him work even harder than he was already working. So yeah, I'd say work on your weaknesses, learn from wins and losses, and then prove them wrong.
how mad will Lakerland be if I poke holes in this list? If I
What?
say this list ain't real, how mad y'all gonna get? Because I'm about to start. I'm about to
Go
start.
ahead. Go ahead.
Number 9. Let's start there. Let's start there at number 9. Believe in your team.
It's about to get nasty.
It's about to really get nasty. That ain't real. That wasn't Kobe.
It is. It is. Come on, man.
It is
In the
not.
second
Kobe
half of his
demanded a
career,
trade. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll let you talk. Kobe demanded a trade. Kobe basically alienated Smush Parker. Kobe has alienated many players. Kobe dry snitched on players. We're not going to sit up here and act like Kobe was the best teammate throughout his career, number 8 or number 24. So if I'm looking at this list right here, I'm willing to agree with 1 through 8 and 10,
Okay.
but number 9 is definitely all cat, bro. Y'all will have to sit up here and explain to me when the hell y'all seen Kobe really believe in some guys other than maybe Pau Gasol.
okay, I can say
What?
this. I mean, until 2006, I agree with you. He was a very bad teammate, and even to his coach, I think Kobe really learned from his mistakes when Phil Jackson left and he missed the playoffs, and then Phil Jackson came back, but there was really no one, so he was still trying to like push his way through, and then the whole thing in Game 7 happened in 2006 But after that, when you watch Kobe play from '07 and forward, I think he did try to get like the best out of his teammates every night.
He gave Ron Artest the ball in a game 7 of an NBA Finals, and you're telling me he didn't trust his teammate? Ron Artest, of all of his teammates, them niggas used to have beef. Like let's be real here.
Yeah,
Let me
and
ask you a
even like
question.
when they traded for Pau Gasol, he didn't take a single shot in the first half in the first game.
Yeah, in the first, and then in the interview, keep going. I'm gonna pick you up in the interview. In the interview after the game, the interviewer literally the first question was Kobe. I think Kobe had like maybe 18 in that game, and the interviewer was like, "Well, this is one game where you don't have to score like 25 or more points to get a win. How does that make you feel?" Kobe's like, "It feels amazing." Like, and he's laughing and happy because that if that isn't giving praise to your team, I don't know what that is. And that was the first game with Powell. He was like, "Yeah, this is great. This is absolutely amazing. I love this. I love
Yeah,
my
like
team." Yada yada yada.
yeah, and like 15 of those 18 came in like the last quarter. Like he was actually playing more off ball than on ball when he got Gasol. He Phil Jackson used him as a bait for defenses to
Because he
open
knew Powell could pass
like
that
the
rock.
same way Curry's used right now. That's how Kobe played with Phil Jackson in the second back to back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what amazes me about ZZ? My God, I
He's
really
trying
got
to
to
make
talk
this
to the
nasty.
bosses about you, man. No, because it amazes me how. What if Ron Artest would have missed that shot? Because when LeBron does the same exact thing and the guys miss their shots, we blame LeBron for not taking the shot. But now Kobe passes it off to Meta World Peace. Meta World Peace does his job, and Kobe is such a team player. Really?
I can't believe this. Let me talk to the bosses. Did y'all see
I
that?
can't believe this, bro.
Hey, Ron, I know you're watching. Shaq, you got to be watching too. Seven just tried on YouTube live television or whatever you want to call it to literally say, "Oh, you see what ZZ's doing?" And then as I'm listening to him, I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what I went wrong. He brings up his precious Pookie Wookie Bear LeBron James, the Kobe Bryant argument. Somehow we managed to work from Kobe to from 2000 from 96 to 2006 all the way up to Ron Artest, all the way over the sea to LeBron James. Who the hell brought up LeBron James?
Only because I just expect you to keep the same energy with every other topic. So I just expect the consistency all across the board. I just want to know how LeBron gets absolutely no pass, no credit for the same exact situation.
In the last time that he did that shit with Cam Reddish and he missed, I came on here and said LeBron made the right play. He made the right play. I said that. I said I don't agree with him making that play. I didn't bash him. I didn't call him. I didn't make any old jokes. I didn't make fun of his hair. Like I said, bruh, he made the right play. That's it. Then the second time he did it, I was like, and now LeBron's shitting on haters because he made the right play again, and it worked out this time. Albeit it was two different situations, two different specific spots in the fourth quarter, but he made the right play. I didn't say he made the wrong play against Danny Green. All I said was Kobe and Jordan probably would have shot that. Like, let's just be real. But in this instance, Kobe in the NBA Finals, after having, I think that was the lowest scoring Finals game in NBA history, or at least Game 7 wise, Kobe wasn't shooting well in that game, and he made the right play to Ron Artest, who was wide open because Kobe was still getting double teamed because that's Kobe Bryant, but he made the right play. But why are we talking about LeBron, Raymond James? Like, what are we doing? Anybody care about
Again.
I mean, and why did you assume that all of us here think that LeBron makes the wrong play when he does that?
Yeah.
No. I didn't. Wait a minute. Bulletproof. I said ZZ. I wasn't addressing no one but him. I said his name directly because he is the one that wants to switch these energies up when it comes to LBJ. So I'm always going to have this back and forth with ZZ when it comes to LeBron.
Honestly, if they're down by one, even if it's Kobe, I'd say it's the wrong play. I always feel like if you don't need to shoot a three, don't shoot a three. Like that's my take on every player.
And I agree, but again, my problem is the way ZZ wanted to package the greatness of Kobe, passing it off to Meta World Peace. He doesn't package it that way when LeBron does the same thing. That's the problem that I had.
So let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question, Seven. So we're talking about teammates, right? Who's like, you acting like LeBron is just the greatest teammate of all time. Like he ain't personally went to the front office and said, "Yeah, Bruce playing like a bum. Let's get him up out of here. Let's package him up for somebody else." Oh, my coach.
How many times has he done that? A lot of stories. Bron paying for everybody tab. We going golfing. We going hill. We going now. I heard Bron a great teammate.
ZZ has the audacity to sit up here and question LeBron James as a teammate.
When we talk about Kobe,
how many coaches has LeBron got fired? Let me ask that question. Let's just.
How many has he got fired? Because Eric Spoelstra didn't get fired.
LeBron left. Eric Spoelstra didn't get fired. He didn't get fired. LeBron said either me or Eric Spoelstra. You said LeBron said to Pat Riley. LeBron said to Pat Riley, either you fire Eric Spoelstra or I walk. And they didn't fire Eric Spoelstra.
And he walked.
LeBron walks.
Okay, David Blatt. Who else? So David Blatt is the only one that got fired. Who else got fired?
David Blatt.
It wasn't nobody in Cleveland. Who got fired in Cleveland?
Mike Brown. What? How long did Mike Brown coach the Cavs after that 2007 Finals run?
I don't think he got fired though.
He didn't. I didn't. I thought he got.
LeBron left, so it didn't even matter.
Exactly, LeBron left. So
why are we talking about?
LeBron left, so it doesn't matter.
LeBron is not a coach killer. Easy, stop that.
Is he a team? Is he LeGM? Is LeGM a valid nickname for LeBron? Is it a valid? Because that's one of his best nicknames. It's one of his most popular nicknames is LeGM. Anytime they see somebody playing like shit, they know LeBron's gonna be like, get him up out of here.
Every star player has input on the team. They come to you and ask who you think we should get, what you think we should do. So that's what every star player. So okay, the GM so it should be for everybody then.
so let me get this straight. This man
Bron is just smarter. Bron is just smarter.
Okay. And with LeBron is different. Let me tell you something. I know what it is.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question about what this is crazy. How much of a role or responsibility that you put on Kobe for that demise of the finals that they had versus the Detroit Pistons with Shaquille O'Neal, Karl Malone, and Gary Payton? How much do you put on Kobe for that loss?
Probably most of it.
A lot, yeah. More than anyone else for sure.
Yeah, more than Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq didn't do anything wrong there.
Are you putting the same amount of blame on Kobe for that series with the amount of blame that you put on LeBron for the Dallas series?
Hell yeah, LeBron's was different. LeBron's was completely different.
When you say different, is it worse? Case, which one was worse?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it was
LeBron for a reason. Actually, there is a reason I'd say LeBron was worse. There's a difference between trying to do too much and failing, and not trying to do anything and failing. So Kobe tried to do too much.
So because Bryant
and he failed,
he didn't do anything.
So when you're trying to play hero ball, you're either going to get all of the credit or all of the blame. So at least the way Kobe played, he knew he was going to take the responsibility for the loss. But the way LeBron played was way too passive. And I think when I compare both, I'd rather have my superstar too aggressive to a fault than too passive to a fault. That's just the way I look at it.
But
I can agree. I just don't think that y'all can say LeBron won't try to do that.
I agree, but you have to put it in context, bro. Kobe has always had that team in his back pocket. So that's always been Kobe's team. So he's going to go hard. This was LeBron's first year in Miami. Everybody knew he was still going to defer to Dwayne Wade. This was still Dwayne Wade's team. So I'm not blaming LeBron in
not
year
in the
one.
Regular season though.
There's no way, Seven. There's no way. Stop
no,
it.
Seven.
Why didn't he do that? Why didn't he do that in regular season?
LeBron was not the number one for Miami in his first year. That's why they lost.
He was not. He definitely was.
He was not.
He was.
LeBron James deferred to Dwayne Wade in year one. Gilbert Arenas just broke this down 2 days ago.
Gilbert Arenas is wrong.
Did Wade average more points than?
Hold on, y'all. Let me get him. Let me get him. LeBron was definitely the number one. He just couldn't score on his own. He had no post game that was polished, so he decided to be the point guard. When you got Mario Thomas on the floor, who's already a point guard, we need you to score. Go get on the block and post drop somebody like we to be telling AD to do. That's what he should have did. Get on the fucking block and drop step somebody. God damn it, LeBron couldn't score on his own.
Do y'all not know what LeBron numbers was in that Dallas series?
He averaged 17 a game.
Y'all forgot what those numbers were for that Dallas
in
series?
An entire game. He averaged 17.7 or something like that, maybe 17.5. But it was, I know 17 is at
it was 7. It was 17. It was 17.8, like 7 and 7.
Yes,
and basically 18, 7 and 7.
And multiple disappearing acts in the fourth quarter.
It would have been different if LeBron would average like 18 and 12, like 12 assists. It would have been different because you get your more buckets in the basket.
Yeah. No. Wait a minute. LeBron always averaged like over 30 in the finals.
Yeah, well, that from what we've seen from LeBron James and all the other finals appearances compared to that
was before 2012. Like after 2012. My bad.
Yeah, but LeBron is like one of the greatest scorers ever.
Explain to me, Bulletproof, if you will, because you talked about hero ball, this, that, and the third. What about Kobe Bryant quitting on his team and refusing to shoot in the game?
Yeah,
what do you attribute that to?
If you're going to say that this game was as bad as the 2011 finals, I give it to you. I'd rather have you blaming him for that and comparing it. This was more comparable to the 2011 finals, but still. Like, this is like LeBron in the overtime against the Cavs in game 1 of
Golden State.
Yeah, because this was more similar to it because he had a really good game, LeBron, and then the team basically blew it up, especially J.R. Smith, and he basically quit on his team in overtime. Kobe did the same because in game 6 he scores 50, and the Phoenix team gets 3 offensive rebounds in the end of the game to win it, which is ridiculous. So him giving up on his team in that game is more comparable to the 2011 series. But if we're going to use one game from LeBron's career, it's going to be the overtime from game 1 in 2018, because that's more, as a sample size of one game, that's more comparable, because overall Kobe had a great 6-game run in that series. Before, the fact that they were up 3-1 to begin with was crazy. They were playing arguably the best team in the league in the first round. They were supposed to get swept. Like,
Kobe Bryant is the greatest Laker ever. LeBron James is the greatest player to ever put on a Lakers uniform.
Not correct.
True. Why is it not? Who's better than LeBron?
Not correct.
He might not have had the best career in the Lakers jersey.
No. I get what y'all are trying to say, but even I'm thinking about 2000 Shaq and how unstoppable he was as a Laker. So it's like, I understand the point that y'all are trying to make. Oh, LeBron, just because it is LeBron James, he is the greatest player to ever. Like, no, LeBron is not a top 5 Laker of all time. So that take is kind of weird, because how is he the greatest to ever put on a Laker uniform, but he's not a top 5 Laker of all time? Like, I think y'all are trying to put LeBron in this upper echelons of Lakers, when in reality he's like what, 6 to 10 maybe range. Even, and there's a lot of players you can put above him in that regard for Lakers, but come on now, stop. Just stop.
It really disappoints me that every time we have a Kobe conversation, I feel like I'm forced to bring up LeBron in defense for some reason. And I have to smash Kobe Bryant. I have to beat him down. And I hate having to do that.
Too.
And I hate having to do that. Bulletproof. Shout out to Bulletproof. Shout out to Bit. I'll bring you guys up in another segment if you guys want to come back up. We are about to get into halftime of the show here at LAKERLAND, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button for us. Episode 24 here at Players Choice, man. Appreciate you guys. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys had a safe holiday. You got any announcements, anything's easy before we get into the second half of the show and the next topic, gang?
Any announcements? Not really. I looked at the NBA app today just to see the Warriors schedule. They don't play for another 2 days, so I really got to lock in on Laker content now for the next 2 days. It's crazy.
You're forced time.
I'm forced now.
Let's step away real quick before we get into the second half of LAKERLAND. Talk to me about this Josh Giddey situation, bro. I wanted to save this for the second hour of the show, but Josh Giddey, I'm seeing speculations that the legal age limit of dating or something like that in Oklahoma is like 16 years of age, and they don't know how old this young lady was when their photos were taken and stuff like that. What's your thoughts on this whole situation and them allowing him to play last night?
I saw a comment. It was like somebody said it's funny how when John Morant and Kyrie Irving they got suspended, it was like so quick, like
So
right
quick.
there. So quick. Kyrie got suspended for retweeting something. Like think about that. Kyrie retweeted something that was deemed anti-Semitic, but it really wasn't. It was more educational based, but whatever. The point of the matter is Kyrie, they were so quick to hop on Kyrie. And they were so quick to hop on John Morant. Josh Giddey did, and John Morant, all he did was post something that he owns on Instagram Live. I get it. It's a bad look for the NBA, but bruh, this dude's situation is underage stuff. It's completely worse than anything John and Kyrie did, if you look at it objectively or straight on, like put everything on the table. But I don't know. I don't know. There's the thing where they're like, innocent until proven guilty. I'm with you on that. There was a video of them in a nightclub, so somebody said, okay, well maybe she had a fake ID and he didn't know, and all of this stuff. We don't know. We don't know. We're gonna find out more and more as time goes on what really happened. But
Brandon says she's 17 years old and he's 21. So that would not only make it
legal in
legal,
Oklahoma.
It wouldn't seem weird. I don't think.
But they're saying she was 15. That's what I'm seeing a lot of, is that she was 15. So once again, I'm looking at this. I'm barely looking into it. I saw it and read what I need to read to figure out what happened, but I'm not checking on it every single day. I don't care about Josh Giddey goo that much. But at the same time, who knows? Who to see tanks that it's just all up in the place. It's who knows.
So let's start here. Was the NBA or was the OKC Thunder as an organization, was they out of bounds last night for allowing this guy on a basketball court?
No. Because my thing is, even with Brandon Miller and his situation when he was in college, and them I think he'd missed one game maybe, and then he was back out there, and then people still had a problem with that. So it's when it's an ongoing investigation, if you will, it's what more do we know? We still don't know if he's innocent or not, but I guess he can go do his job. What? He played like crap last night too. So I guess the haters were happy about that. But there's no evidence of much besides that Snapchat of her saying I just F Josh Giddey, but and him with his shirt off in the back looking stoned out of his fucking mind, but whatever. He does the evidence doesn't look good for him personally, but like they said, there's no concrete evidence left, so it's whatever. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Deep end of the pool. Can't swim yet. Just like Jordan Poole. That bum ass nigga. Go ahead.
I mean, it's just a weird story, but the way he's handling it, he doesn't seem to be folding under no pressure or something like that. It seems like he feel like he's in a good space. I don't see how, because this ain't nothing to play with, but
yeah.
I just think that it was a bad look. And then OKC, they wound up losing last night, right?
Yep. Chet had 33, but it didn't matter. Joel Embiid just continues to cook, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see.
All right. Well, let's get into the second half of the show here at LAKERLAND. I'm about to open the court back up. If you guys want to come back up for the second hour of open court, we got a ton of more topics to go here on LAKERLAND, man. So salute to you guys as always. You want to spin the LAKERLAND wheel, bro, so we can go ahead and get into our next topic coming out of halftime?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it. Oh man, the worst in Lakers history. I had a list of things that I wanted to go over with you with ZZ, and I think I misplaced it or put it in the wrong folder. So we're going to come back on that LAKERLAND. We're going to do this lottery. This wheel on Tuesday, because
Okay.
I had a list of things that I really wanted you to kind of go over as far as worst situations, worst scenarios in Laker history, worst players in Lakers history, worst coaches. I had it really broken down. And I really wanted to have some fun with that, but I put it in the wrong phone. So we'll get to that on Tuesday for sure. But let's get into the Pacific Division in the Western Conference, pretenders and contenders. The Phoenix Suns right now are red hot. They are now leading the division. They done came out of nowhere. I believe they're winners of 6 in a row, something like that.
Yeah, they've been rolling. I know they've been rolling.
So they're now above Sacramento. It's Philly, it's Phoenix, Sacramento, the Lakers, as you can see, Golden State, and the Clippers, who have been kind of improving, so to speak. When you look at these 5 teams, ZZ, who do you think is the weakest link in this division? Forget the records. What does your eye test tell you about the weakest link in the Pacific Division? What team is it?
It's still the Clippers. Like I said
Still
last
the Clippers.
episode, still the Clippers. They still, even with Russ coming off the bench, now he's shooting like his field goal percentage and 3-point percentage got worse really fast, which in a way is kind of expected. But at the same time, like I've seen Russ come off the bench for the squad, or in the last couple of years before, and he's been pretty good at it. But the problem that I've seen with Russ is his minutes. Like his minutes are wavering. There was one night where it might have been like last Thursday or Wednesday or something. They played, and Russ played like maybe it was like less than 20 minutes, and I was like,
I thought Russ was such a great leader for advising coming off the bench.
Yeah, but it hasn't really been work. Like it hasn't been the answer to all of their problems. Harden's still shooting inefficient. Harden's still inefficient. He had a good 4-point play sometime last week, but we know that's James Harden. We're gonna get some of those. We're gonna see some of those from time to time, and it's gonna be great. And it's gonna be nostalgic, and everybody's gonna say Harden's back. And then 2 to 3 games later, he's gonna be crapping the bed again. That is how it is. Even in their wins, I told you when they beat the Spurs last week, Harden he had 13 and 10 on 4-12 shots. Russ off the bench was 4 of 11. Harden ended up still playing more minutes than Russ. So it just and Norman Powell off the bench played more minutes than Russell Westbrook did off the bench. So it's like, once again, it's interesting the way that Ty Lue's trying to coach this team, but I still think that they think that they figured out stuff, but they really haven't. Like they still have more room to figure out how the lineups are going to go, who gets the majority of the minutes, everything. They had a lineup where they took Zubac out when they played the Nuggets, and Jokic went to town on Kawhi and Paul George in the paint and Zubac on the bench shaking his head like, what are you doing? So they still have stuff to figure out. Like they're not improved as much as the Suns have improved, so.
You know what's bad? Everything you said about the Clippers is absolutely right. The bad part about it for you is they better than your Golden State Warriors, bro. Your Golden State Warriors is the weakest link in the Pacific Division. If Golden State had to face the Clippers in the 7-game series, y'all would lose.
We would? Really? Which one of the
matchup-wise?
So in a 7-game series, how many games is Kawhi going to play? Because last year,
I think they beat y'all in 6.
Oh, so you think Paul George is
won't even go 7. I don't even think it will go 7.
Because Kawhi and Paul George wouldn't be there to see a 7th, 6th, or 5th game. It's that damn simple. Not to mention the fact that if they go down, oh my God, the Warriors have to go up against James Harden again, mop the floor with that nigga again. The what? What are we talking about right now? You think James Harden against the Warriors in any series is gonna get you to win? You out your rabbit ass mind. What you talking about right now?
I need you to look. I need you to focus, because what you guys as Warriors fans have hung your hat on for so long is diminishing. You guys are 3-6 currently at home. Y'all have always hung your hat on how good y'all played at home. Y'all are currently not playing good at home, and y'all record is not going to warrant y'all to really have any home court advantage in the playoffs if y'all don't turn it up. I don't see the remainder of the Pacific Division falling so you guys can rise.
So you
Y'all
don't think
are
the
too
Warriors
far
can go
back.
on a win streak? You don't think that the Warriors, who started off the season on a 5-game win streak, cannot just get 5 more quick ones off and then the rest of the 67 games that we have left?
I don't
believe
that there is a team within this 5 right now that could completely separate themselves with a winning streak. There's not a team in this division that can have a winning streak and everyone else lose. If Phoenix gets on a winning streak, Sacramento's going to be on it as well. If the Lakers get on a winning streak, Phoenix is going to be on it as well. If there's not going to be one team that's going to be able to pull away, Golden State can't catch up with nobody, bro.
They're 2.5 games back, meaning that if they go on a 3-game winning streak and the Suns, who, once again, we haven't seen their big 3 healthy, if they go on a 3-game losing streak, or the Clippers continue to skid, or the Lakers with their old-ass team go on a 3-game skid, then they'll just rise right above your old-ass team too. The crazy thing is, in this Pacific Division, we both, I think, have the oldest teams, right? So you're talking about all this success that the Lakers have at home and all this. Meanwhile, you're leaving out the fact that your Lakers suck on the road. So the Warriors, meanwhile, have, I think, the second best road record out of the entire Pacific. Clippers are 2-6 on the road. So that's not moving me. Phoenix has been getting by with phenomenal performances from either Kevin Durant or KD and D-Book or just D-Book or whatever. The Sacramento Kings have not aren't off to the biggest and best start that they were at some point last year during this time. And then we have the Lakers that are left, and you don't even know if your wing defenders are going to be able to show up for portions of the next couple of weeks. So it's not difficult or hard for me to say that, oh yeah, the Warriors, who once again don't have Draymond Green, so we haven't seen them at full health either. And we've seen them go on a 5-game winning streak when everybody was clicking. The Warriors' only issue that they've had so far this season has been the shooting of the team as a whole, not just Steph. We've had a couple good games from Clay in the last week and a half or whatever. Andrew Wiggins, we had a couple good games from him, but that consistency is all that it is. Even the commentators have said, if the Warriors are shooting well, it's a different story. The defense is holding up. The rebounding's been okay to deal with somehow, some way, with Kevon Looney being our only main option for that. But at the end of the day, it isn't hard for me to say, oh yeah, the Warriors, they can go on a win streak. Like, what are we talking about here? You think that the Lakers?
Because you act like the Golden State Warriors are so good that they can make a win streak and no one else is going to win. That's all I'm saying.
Is that not how the season started off, Seven? During what was it, episode 4 episodes ago, you told me that the Warriors would beat the Nuggets in a 7-game series because of how well they're playing. Now, because they
I also said that the Golden State Warriors was the best team in the Pacific Division because at the time that's what it warranted. Look what you have produced since that episode. We got the gold-blooded show coming up next on Players Choice after this show. For the last couple weeks, their whole main topics of discussion has been trading Clay, what to do with Draymond. Like, y'all are in so much trouble, bro, and you sitting up there acting like shit is sweet.
Okay. Once again, I completely understand what you're saying, but let's talk about what's happened since you made that statement about how good the Warriors were at that part of the season. Draymond Green has been suspended. Steph Curry's been hurt. Klay Thompson's just figured out how to put the basketball in the hoop again. Andrew Wiggins
Wiggins found out how to score again.
Wiggins found out how to actually
those are self-inflicted wounds, bro. ZZ.
And the Lakers haven't had, and you don't think the Lakers are going to have any self-inflicted wounds? You don't think the Lakers have any self-inflicted wounds on themselves?
The Lakers have went out there with 8-man rotations, including last night. The Lakers have not had their roster all season. The Lakers have been playing without perimeter presence since the beginning of the year. Your biggest problem going into this season was where to fit Chris Paul. Then y'all had this. Wasn't Wiggins hurt at the beginning for y'all?
Nah, Wiggins just looked like he didn't know how to play basketball. He just was struggling.
Okay.
Wiggins couldn't get a bucket.
At the end of the day. Y'all, you don't have no health excuses, bro. Y'all have self-inflicted ones. Draymond with his attitude, Klay Thompson being so overrated, as I keep telling you over and over and over again. Bro, it's a wrap. Y'all are
Klay
y'all are
Thompson's
really
overrated.
you talk about a team.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
This man, like
Yes. Klay is
this man is just
overrated, bro.
selling, bro. It's just crazy. It's just crazy to me. Seven just hates Klay Thompson. He hates Klay Thompson, European players, the Warriors. Am I missing anything? What else am I missing? What else do you hate, Seven?
No, I just like consistency, and you guys put these guys
You
on
like
a certain
consistency.
level. Yes,
And you get mad at me for roasting D'Angelo Russell all the time on the show. You want to talk about consistency?
no,
You want to talk about consistency? And Anthony Davis is what, your second favorite player on the team? You want to talk about consistency?
Hey. AD been consistent this year. He only had like 2 bad games.
What are we doing? What are we doing? But
salute to my dogs in the building, Hank in the building. We got Aaron in the building. Appreciate y'all. Happy holidays, y'all.
Happy holidays, fellas.
Yes, sir. Aaron, what's up? Aaron, you got your microphone this week. What's happening? I see you. Can we hear you this week? Or you're not talking to us this week?
Again.
I don't think she ever talked.
Aaron don't even want to talk. You just gonna be the security, Aaron. You just gonna be my security. Aaron Fletcher is my security to hold me down, just in case y'all want to hate on me and LeBron. Hey, happy holidays, my guy.
Happy holidays, man.
Talk to me, brother. Who's the Pacific Division pretenders and contenders? Who's the real ones?
Ooh. Well, I gotta say, I don't trust the Clippers.
Smart man.
Yeah, I don't trust them at all. But his back gonna go out in a minute. Kawhi ain't gonna be back at home, and then I think the rest of them are pretty solid. You got the list back up there. Let me see. I think I'm on thing here. All right, yeah. I think everyone's pretty solid. Your team's easy. I can't rule them out. They the champ. They a dynasty down there, but they got to pull it together. I'm not trusting Klay right now. As far as
that team
right
ain't
now,
no dynasty.
Man, y'all gonna flip on Klay when he hit that switch.
Yes, bro. Yes, it happens every year. It's happened every year since the dynasty got
What
started.
switch? What switch?
What you mean? What switch?
What are you talking about?
Didn't Klay get like 400 threes last year?
It was 300, but he still
was
led
300?
threes.
Oh, okay.
300 damn after starting off terribly.
Terrible. The nigga was shooting like
Terribly.
25%.
Yes, he was shooting worse last season from three than he started off this season shooting from three. But once again, like Vic just said, when he flips the switch, goes on a 7-game streak of absolutely tearing it up from three. Seven's gonna come back on this show, and then I'm gonna make him apologize to the public for once again acting like Klay Thompson, who, by the way, this season on wide open catch and shoot is shooting above 50% on those. So the only tough shots that he's missing are the tough.
Is Klay Thompson an all-star?
Greatest shooter of all time.
Is Klay Thompson an all-star?
Let me ask you, Zizi.
Not this year.
No,
Is Klay Thompson an all-star?
All-star. No, who said that?
He's nothing.
Who the hell
He's
said that?
nothing.
Is Austin
He's
Reeves
nothing.
Fuck no.
Seven, you are getting
He's
real
nothing.
disrespectful today. Seven, he's nothing.
Yes, bro. Seven is a professional hater. Got the business.
Wow.
Pocket. Pull it out.
It's easy.
Stop playing.
Would you trade him for Zach LaVine right now?
Nope.
You leave
We
him
don't
off
need
of
that
there?
nigga. We don't need that nigga. What are you gonna do? I mean, he is exciting. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
no.
Wait a
You
minute.
right.
Wait.
You can shoot that bitch now.
He can. He
He
can. But I don't think that the Warriors. We talked about this on the Warriors
Zizi.
show. What? Yeah.
Zizi, you would not trade Klay Thompson for Zach LaVine.
No. If the
Is that
dynasty,
what you said?
that's correct. And let me explain why. If the dynasty's gonna die, let it die with the big three that started it. Let it die with the winningest trio in NBA history. Let it die with that. Don't sit here and tell me that, because Klay Thompson started off the season shooting poorly, and the guy they just gave a contract extension to Andrew Wiggins seems to just be going under the radar in terms of how ass he's been this season, but whatever. So I think that if anybody's going to move in any trade offer, especially including Zach LaVine, Andrew Wiggins will probably be in that mix more than Klay Thompson. As a matter of fact, Andrew Wiggins and Chris Paul together would have a better chance of being in a trade package for Zach LaVine than Klay Thompson was. It's just that damn simple. It's that simple. So at the end of the day, Brandon, bro, tell this dude get off my dick, respectfully. Like, bro, anyway, at the end of the day, Zach LaVine, like they're not
VK.
they're not going to be able to move Klay
Tell
Thompson.
him put some respect on your name, ZZ.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. This nigga it's like my name is always every time he comments, my name is in it. Like I don't know what that means, but bro, I'm taking. Leave me alone.
Where's my security, man?
As I was saying,
where's my security? Because I can't. This is ridiculous.
Your security ain't gonna do nothing. She's just gonna look at me.
Ridiculous.
She posted something.
Let's get into contenders. Yeah, I think. Let me ask you, Hank, who's the real contender for this division? Let's switch it up real quick. Who is the best team right now? Forget the record. I'm just showing it because I want everybody to be familiar of who's in the Pacific Division. But what does the eye test tell you as far as who's the best team in this division? In a 7-game series, who are you willing to put rent money on?
I'm going with either Phoenix or LA right now, early in the season.
LA who? The Lakers?
The Lakers. Yeah, you know I don't trust them.
Come on now.
that team don't. They still play at Baltimore before. They go back there.
Who? Oh, don't ever associate that with me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
San Diego. Yeah, San Diego.
Bit, who's the Pacific Division pretender and contender? In your
opinion? You know what? Just because I want to make Big Ox mad today.
You know it's
Golden
State, bro.
Let me stop. It's the Clippers.
The Kings?
Nah, I was just messing around. It's the Clippers. It's the Clippers easy. The contenders is easily the Lakers. Come on now, you know that.
Seven trying to push his propaganda.
Bro, Zeke. Yo, this whole Golden State thing is just starting to get crazy to me, man.
Bro, Brandon just said, so hold on, let me just get this off my chest.
I think the Golden State Warriors.
Pull this comment up, Seven. Pull this comment up. Brandon said the Warriors aren't he said the Warriors aren't the contenders. Their dynasty ended last season. Then I said, didn't y'all say that in 2021 too, when everybody was throwing up the zeros? Then he said Curry wasn't 36 in 2021, ZZ. So he acting like LeBron ain't 40, ain't 45, but you got LeBron. You comfortable with that? You comfortable with his lower body deteriorating? You comfortable with that, right? It's totally cool over there that he's.
BA, come join us if you're free. I think the link is in the chat. You welcome to join us, BA. Happy holidays to you, brother.
Stop playing with LeBron and
Clippers
Steph.
are coming.
Coming where? Where they at?
Coming where? Where they coming to? Cancun.
He told me that before. He said they're gonna come.
I need you to stop. Brandon is on the money.
Is he really? Is he really on the money?
Hey, Steph in the best of his career right now. It's like, I can't lie about that.
Yes, bro. What are you talking about?
It's looking like 2020 Steph.
What are we talking about, Brandon? Do you know what Steph Curry's averaging this season, Brandon? Talking about something he's 36. Get out my goddamn face. I hate this. I am upset. Now I am flustered.
I want to switch gears, people, to the Eastern Conference. I want to go around the NBA. And I want to talk about the Milwaukee Bucks. Now that I have BA from Get Your Balls Up Media in the live chat, and I have my brother Hank as a witness because he is a witness of my bet. So the Milwaukee Bucks are really having some internal problems. Not only are they not always consistently winning games, now the superstar, the face of the league, Giannis Antetokounmpo, wants to be super disrespectful to the head coach in the middle of a game.
Face it or what is easy?
And I projected that this was going to be a problem. These guys were not going to win 58 games. Hank, did you see the situation going down with Milwaukee on the sidelines, bro?
Yeah, I don't think he wanted to come out the game.
Hank, did you see that, bro?
Yeah, I seen it. You hear me?
But did you see how disrespectful he was?
Yeah.
Did you see how disrespectful he was?
Yeah. I seen him.
So explain to me how this could get better.
They got it. That team is put, only thing they really put in the mix is Dame Lillard. He professional. They just got to figure out the chemistry. They're going to be all right. I don't know about that 58 wins, but they're going to be all right.
I mean, they 11-5.
I don't know about the 58 wins.
Crazy how
either.
we talk all this about the Bucks, and they are 11-5.
Yeah, but
Through
they're
all the
11-5.
bullshit. They're
They have the
still
second best
11-5.
record. They have the second best record in the Eastern Conference.
You know what's crazier? The Magic is right there with them niggas.
Yeah, Magic for real.
The Magic is hooping.
Yep, I noticed that last year they make that turn and they have.
Mm-hmm. Oh God.
So I
Let's get
told
to it,
y'all,
Bit.
Dame and
Let's
Giannis
get
were
to
the
it,
best
Bit.
duo in the
Let's
league.
get
so
to
I
it,
was
Bit.
tired of that. Oh, you know what time it is? 7?
Let's get to it.
It's
What
in
time is
order.
it? I need
It's
to know
in
who we
order.
starting, who we benching, who we cutting. That's how it's going down in
Oh
order.
man,
It's in order.
Easy, mad
Laker
as hell.
propaganda.
It's easy, mad as hell. Let's get it started. Let's start here, ZZ. Let me see ZZ.
Yeah, Maya did.
Put ZZ on the big screen.
That's
real
crazy.
quick.
That's absolutely wild.
ZZ, what you doing? Who you starting? Who you benching? And who you cutting?
Jokic gonna start for sure. Don't even you can miss me with all that other bullshit. Jokic is starting now. Coming off the bench. Coming off the bench. Bruh. Look, man. When I first seen it, I was like, well, I know for a fact AD getting cut, but now I'm like, because it's like AD and Giannis, like Giannis is gonna give you the defense, of course. Like, don't get me wrong.
Not better than AD.
Come here. Put the camera on me. This is my boy Amir. Pull that start bench cut right back up.
Amir,
Pull
what
it
up,
back
G?
He is a Laker fan too.
Salute, fam.
Pull it.
Oh, I'm gonna pull
pull
it
it
up.
back up.
The start
I need
bench
you
cut
to answer
joint.
this for me.
Oh,
That's what I said. Go.
damn. Well, I gotta. I'm
You know.
cutting AD.
Yo.
Let's
Okay, great.
get it.
Cutting 82.
Fuck. I would say start Jokic, bench Giannis,
Okay.
cut AD.
Let's go. That's my list too. That's exactly my list too. I'm sorry. Bit and
Start
7.
Jokic.
I know y'all gonna start AD.
Jokic. Hold up. Start Jokic, benching Giannis, and cutting AD.
Yep. And that's coming from a Laker fan, so I don't even feel bad. I don't feel bad at all.
Hank, what you doing?
I'm going. You know I can't cut the MVP now. I'm putting him start, and I'm putting AD on the bench, and I'm cutting Giannis.
What you mean you
Easy.
can't cut the MVP? Why not?
He the best player in the league right now.
Correct.
We've already talked about this.
We
We've
ain't
already
talking about
debated
this. We
Yes,
need to
we
talk
have.
again.
Who is it, Simon? Go ahead, tell him. Tell him who the best player in the league is. Your precious old ass Pookie Wookie Bear.
You know, there's a difference between my favorite player and who's the best right now. My favorite player is Bron,
You
but
see it.
I got to give it up to Jokic
see
right
it.
now.
You see it.
Oh my God.
Start bench cut, man. Listen, I'm starting. I'm going. I'm going with Bit. I agree with Bit. No, I'm sorry. I can't agree with Bit. I can't agree with Bit. I'm starting Nikola Jokic.
Yes.
I'm
Let's
benching
go.
AD, and I'm cutting Giannis. Yes, I'll
I
start.
don't give
I'll
a damn
start
what you
Nikola
do.
Jokic,
Giannis
fine.
got to get the fuck out of here. Oh, my bad. The higher ups.
He can't shoot
don't
a
strike
jumper.
me.
That's why I'm cutting him.
Lakerland,
Get
what y'all
Giannis
think
outta
about that
here.
three? Who y'all start benching and cutting? Let me see what Lakerland got to say. Hold on. Let me see what the people talking about.
Bro, Brandon's been trying to push this. Embiid's been
Goats
better
come
than
from Philly.
so far this year.
Kobe and Wilt says cut Giannis. He can't make free throws. Start Jokic and bench AD. All right, so Goats is with me. We got the same one. All right, bet. Irvin disagrees with me totally. Okay, cool. We got to double up. I got another one.
Okay, this is interesting.
Oh, you
What
already
we
know who
doing
I'm
with
cutting.
this one, Easy?
You know who I'm cutting right off rip.
Who? Wait a minute. Hank started off. Wait a minute. Started off. Who you cutting?
The man that can never stay on the floor. He automatically getting cut.
Dame?
Yeah, I know he a good
Dame?
player, but he can't stay healthy. His contract
You
year
talking
for
about
him right
Damian
now.
Lillard?
So, no, we talking about Kawhi.
Don't do it, yo. Don't do it. Stop it. Just stop.
Cutting him right away.
You're
Right away.
you're cutting Kawhi Leonard.
Yep.
Damn.
So who
Gotta
started?
go.
So you cutting
Who
Kawhi
started?
because he be injured because of
Yep.
health?
Because
80
hell, we
That's
going off
fair.
talent. That
That's fair.
if we go off of straight talent, he's starting. But if we going off of what they are right now, I'm cutting them.
Yeah, that's fair. If we're
Who
going
you
off straight
starting
talent,
today?
Kawhi got to be starting.
Yeah, if his talent, yeah, he's number one. But if we going off of right now, I'm cutting him. I'm probably gonna start Jimmy and have our Dame off the bench.
Start so quick.
Get Dame out of here, boy.
Get Dame out of here. Ain't that right there? Get that nigga up
Simple.
out of here,
Get
bro.
him
I'm
out of
sorry.
here.
Get him gone. Get him gone. Not this Dame. Not Bucks Dame. I'm sorry.
I've had enough. I need Dave. I need Shaq. I need the CEOs of Players' Choice. I need y'all to get on this panel right now. I really got to talk to the bosses about what's going on. I don't know if I can continue to do these shows right now. I really don't, man. This is getting a little bit too much for me. This disrespect is crazy. So Hank is going, and Hank knows basketball. This is what's pissing me off. So you're going to start Jimmy over Dame, but you're going to bench Kawhi Leonard. All right. You agree with that bit? The same way.
Get Dame out of here, man.
No. He's cutting Kawhi. Hank's
Get
cutting
Dame
Kawhi.
out. How do you get Kawhi? He releasing Kawhi. How is Kawhi not starting?
I don't know.
I was
It's
gonna
because
start
he
Kawhi,
said because of health.
Overall talent, yeah, he's number one.
I don't know, man. I just know Dame got to get. I don't give a damn. Even with Kawhi playing 50% of the game, Kawhi for 2 games is better than Dame for them the whole series.
Especially in the playoffs.
Nah, bro.
Unfortunately.
I'm going with Kawhi. I'm starting Kawhi. I'm benching Dame, and I'm cutting Jimmy.
Oh,
Shaq, Ron, everybody. Everybody. What?
Yeah, I'm cutting Jimmy. Jimmy can't. What is Jim? Jimmy? Jimmy ain't that.
So far, out of the list, the only person to make the finals in the last 4 years has been Jimmy, and he did it twice. So I don't understand. I don't understand here. I don't understand what's going on right now. Like, we're disrespecting Jimmy Butler. Why? Because his 20 points per game in the regular season.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Dame's 20 points per game right now. What we doing?
Jimmy.
What's happening?
You see what he doing? You see what he
Hemi
doing?
buckets.
You see what
Stop
he doing?
playing with Hemi buckets.
So Jimmy Butler gets participation points, ladies and gentlemen, from ZZ for making the finals. Ask him how many participation points he give LeBron James for making all those other finals, because I don't never hear.
What are we talking about?
That's what you do.
We're not talking about LeBron.
We are talking about your lack of keeping it.
You starting to act like LeBron.
That shit. Ain't nobody talking about that old ass nigga. Ain't nobody talking about him. We talking about Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard. Sorry. My bad. Ain't talking about LeBron.
Y'all some haters.
Ain't talking about LeBron.
Y'all just turned into a bisexual right before our eyes. You see your man's Hank. He turned into a bisexual right before your eyes.
We're not talking about that, man. We talking about Jimmy, Kawhi, and Dame. And you cut Jimmy Butler, who has had the most success out of the 3 of them in the last 4 years in terms of even playoff performances and getting far in the playoffs. You're cutting that because of what? Tell me why you're cutting that, Seven. Just tell me.
I just Jimmy is money, especially when it count the most. But just on a clutch performance type of level and night in, night out dominating at his position, Damian Lillard does that more times than not than I see Jimmy Butler do it. Now I've seen Jimmy Butler have clutch.
Damian Lillard's entire playoff career is nothing but 2 playoff shots. And then performance against the Nuggets.
I will agree that Jimmy might be a better 2-way player. I will agree that he's a better 2-way player than Dame. Yeah. But I still rather have
first round merchant.
Yeah.
Jimmy is gonna produce outside of the second round, conference finals, NBA finals. He's gonna be there. I don't know what the fuck Dame's gonna do.
Who y'all think is the best all-time ISO scorer? Out of these 5.
Damn, that's tough. That's actually tough.
KD. If you're
I
going
don't
by
know
the
why it's
numbers,
so tough.
If you're going by the numbers, it's got to be MJ or Harden. But If you not looking at numbers and just overall skill set, who's gonna get you that bucket? Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant.
I don't know.
7-foot wingspan.
Yeah. But think about
Kevin Durant shoot better than any of
too.
these guys.
Prime AI, nobody can stop him. Not even Kobe.
I'm saying, like prime AI in the isolation situation, 1v1. Like, what are we like? He gonna shake who? He shook Jordan. He gonna shake whoever guard. It don't matter.
Katie Martin even said they know where he gonna go, and they still couldn't stop him.
You trusting AI over KD?
I get that point. About LeBron. You know, LeBron going freight train and they still can't stop him, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's Brian. We got to change his name to Brian.
That's how we doing it.
Like I'm saying, Bronzexual 7 is what I'm about to start calling you.
Do y'all not even know that this last topic that we about to get into is a LeBron James topic? So this is how we're going to end the show.
God.
This is how we do. Y'all is not going to get away with this. This is Lakerland. This is Lakerland.
I'm a LeBron fan, but this is crazy.
This is getting crazy. Well, y'all ain't seen nothing yet. Let's get into our last topic of the afternoon, boys and girls. LeBron James. I want to talk about roles and responsibilities. Every Sunday, here comes trouble. Here comes trouble, Hank. You see it? You see it? You see in the lobby, Hank? You might not can see it right now. Trouble's coming. now that I mentioned this guy, trouble has appeared. There it is.
Look at Skip.
Thank God.
Thank God. BA in the building.
What up, BA?
Hey, salute, fellas.
BA, salute, bro.
I just want to say I don't know why Seven keeps talking about the Milwaukee Bucks as though they're like a underachieving team right now. Stop it, Seven. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Why?
What do you have to say, BA, about the friction between Giannis and the coach?
It happens. It happens, bro. It's a brand new coach. The coach gonna fall in line. It happens
real quick.
Early.
He better.
He will. He not even a good coach. He not
the
even
way y'all was talking about Damian Giannis coming together, they would have been undefeated right now. Tell them tighten up. All that damn hype y'all was giving them boys. They should be undefeated right now. I don't want to hear it.
All right, undefeated. I don't know about undefeated right now. Yo. Until like this.
Irvin, they trying to jump me, gang. I ain't letting these dudes get at me like
Middleton.
that.
Chris, hey, when Middleton gets in the mix right now, he going through his whatever type of situations, had the strained calf. Things are happening right now, but they are going to get it together. They're already winning games without even running plays and all of that right now. That should tell you a lot. Once they get their structure, they're gonna be fine. Watch. 58 wins. I don't know about 58 wins. I'm still
tight, man. That's a tough one.
They're gonna win at least 50. They're gonna get 50. They're gonna win 50 games, bro.
They're 7-3.
I don't know how you let you into that 58 game, BA.
Hey, that's because I was suckered into it. And I was like, yeah, I was like, all right, we gonna see who's gonna win these wings.
Him and D Money. So talk to me, fellas, because I told y'all this is a LeBron time.
Tyrese.
You know, we got the in-season tournament going down right now. Tyrese is a problem, bro. He may actually win this MVP in the in-season tournament, but right now, LeBron is in third, playing pretty well.
Tyrese?
Y'all think LeBron got a shot to get this done?
You ain't been seeing Tyrese Halliburton. That's what I'm
Tyrese
hearing.
Been balling.
He been
29 in one quarter.
What's their record?
Hey, the best point guard in the game right
What's
now.
their record?
Yeah.
Tyrese is the best point guard in the game right now. I don't know.
He shook my Pistons up. I seen that too.
Bro,
the Pacers was 4-0 too, like the Lakers.
Nah, they lost. I think they were.
You putting Tyrese over Steph?
So where's the consistency in the cup? In the cup,
the Pacers are 4-0.
They 4-0.
Oh, they 4-0.
Yep.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to say then. Never mind.
I don't know why it's so hard to keep up with the tournament because it's like they merge it in. It's weird how they merging it in with regular season games.
You think it's an in-season game and it's a regular season?
games, right?
I'd be confused.
Thanks.
Tyrese deserve it though if he win it. I put the Kings. What the Kings is in the play-in? I don't.
LeBron don't deserve it.
I think so.
No, he deserves it.
Wait a minute. LeBron doesn't deserve it though.
Yeah, he got a shot.
Hey, if they win, you know he getting it. You know he getting
Yeah.
MVP.
Definitely got a shot.
Yeah. They're gonna definitely hand the first in-season tournament game.
Let me ask you this. Let's be real.
MVP.
Is LeBron James playing at an MVP level right now?
He's playing at an in-season tournament MVP level, yeah.
No, I'm talking regular season.
I think overall he's playing.
And the Lakers are winning.
He's playing. He's an MVP candidate. He has.
They're not gonna give it to him though. For some, I don't think.
I don't know. They're not gonna give it to him.
They're not gonna give it to him because he's gonna run out of gas.
But where would you rank on those BA and Hank? Like what number?
LeBron gonna run out of gas. That's why he's not gonna get the MVP.
But what number would you put him right now?
he's
4 or 5?
He probably in the top 5.
He's
sure.
definitely top 5 right now. He
Yeah,
definitely
top
should
5.
be top 5 or like as number 5. I would probably about number 5.
KD up there too.
KD is oh my god.
For sure,
Forget KD.
Oh,
Hey.
once again, here we go. This nigga. Anytime you bring up
Forget
LeBron
KD.
to somebody
I
else,
don't
KD.
like
You know why,
KD,
Hank?
But you gotta give him his respect, bro.
Hey,
He got them right.
shout out,
He got
hey,
them right.
y'all been seeing what KD
No,
been
we ain't
doing,
gotta
bro?
respect
That's
KD.
Seven know what KD on. Seven know what KD on. He just be capping and being delusional and shit. But you know what
50, 85 splits, boy. That boy is nice.
Let me explain something. Because no, I need to hear it. I need to hear it from these guys. BA, ZZ, Hank, y'all three in particular. Which one of y'all projected LeBron James to be playing at an MVP level after 10 games of a regular season in year 21?
Bro, I think we all probably predicted him to be a top 10 player.
Yeah, it's LeBron James.
No.
It's LeBron.
Nobody predicted LeBron to be playing this good right now.
Come
Stop
on
it.
now.
Stop it.
Be real, gang. Be real now.
Other than me.
Like,
Other
top
than
10.
me.
I predicted him to be the same exact way as last season, very similar.
Literally.
25, 26 a game, whatever, like what, 8 assists, 9 I predicted that. It's gonna happen.
What was he at? 28 last year, 29 last year, something like that.
Yeah, he's averaging less points now than he was last
I
year.
think he was like 27.
It's closer to 30 than this year.
I thought it was, yeah, it was way closer to 30 than it is this year.
Yeah.
You can make an argument that he played better last year in 56 games than he has so far in 17, but you know, whatever.
I don't know. That jumper's looking ridiculous.
Yeah, that three ball, that three ball falling.
Yeah.
Fuck the 3 ball.
And he's not looking at it either.
All them people that said LeBron can't shoot, boy, y'all loving it this year. Eat it up. Eat it up.
Hey. Yeah, when he spot up these days, I don't have to hold my breath anymore. I'm like, damn,
Hell no.
Hey, he gonna make that.
Especially that Clippers game, boy. I was that boy was. Oh, LeBron can't shoot. Give me that PJ in your mouth, boy. That was a beautiful game.
Hey, the Clippers are coming. Just want to tell y'all that.
Yeah, it's 29.
Where they coming up, yeah?
They're coming.
You turn into Skip Bayless now.
No, they put it. I've been watching. I've been watching them like the last 7 games. I've been watching them, and I've been seeing how Ty Lue been plugging and putting pieces in. Russ, with Westbrook going to that bench, now they starting to know who their roles are. They come watch. Y'all don't gotta believe me now, but watch.
They gonna strip your hopes now.
They gonna be better. They gonna be better than Sacramento.
Ooh,
They're gonna be better than Golden State too. They're gonna be better than Golden State too.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Sacramento and Golden State, they're gonna be better than both of them. Watch.
All right.
BA said he did say that.
BA.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, I think he got some wings on the Clippers too. That's why he on them hard.
I don't know why. BA, they got you, bro.
Who bet on the Clippers?
They got you. They got you, bro.
They bet on the Clippers too.
You got that Clipperitis, bro. They got you. Last time they got me. They got me.
Easy, what he say? Husky
It's a
hard.
marathon. It's a marathon. They got a slow cook. They slow cook. They in the crock pot right now, bro.
It is
Slow
really
cook.
a marathon.
And then they're gonna eventually burn that entire crock pot. I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna burn the whole thing.
But I see something different. I see something different in tomorrow's game. I believe they play Jokic and them tomorrow, Denver, and that's gonna say a lot. The first time they played Denver, they did take them down to the wire as well, and they were in Denver. I just see the way that they putting it together, and I see how everybody's accepting their role. And he's Ty Lue is playing Zubats in these spurts where they need them, opposed to just going completely small. And I think that's going to help them down the stretch as well.
I feel you.
Tyus was a good pickup too, from Boston.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a really good pickup too. Look at seven up there. Like, I can't believe.
All right, fellas, it is a wrap. I have to part early. ZZ, do you got any final things or any final thoughts before we step off? I got to go get my son.
Nah, hell of a show. Hell of a show, man.
So, fellas,
Lakers
y'all got any final thoughts?
Yeah, hell of a show. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for popping up and helping us out. BA said the Clippers are coming. Bit said that he would start AD and cut Giannis, and so did Hank. And Hank, I think, said that he would cut Kawhi. Yes, we had those great sound bites to look back on.
Hank will cut Kawhi Leonard.
Show. And then 7 brought up LeBron in every single segment this episode. That's the record.
I am going to go back to the footage of this, and I'm going to take so many notes of what you were saying and Hank. And I'm telling you, I'm putting belt to asses all week on my channel. So make sure y'all subscribe to the Best of 7 Sports Talk, because I'm doing reactions on all these busters. I'm doing videos on BA. I'm doing videos on Hank. I'm doing videos on ZZ. They all dropping back to back this week. All these disrespectful comments, all this lack of respect that they have for LeBron James, the greatest player to ever put on a Laker uniform, the best player that the Lakers have right now. It will come to an end. I cannot wait till Tuesday. We're going to get some things right. Happy holidays again to you guys from us at Players Choice at LAKERLAND, man. Make sure that you guys smash that like button. Do subscribe to the channel and become a member. Once again, if you guys will want to become a family of Players Choice. Shout out to everybody that was in the live chat joining LAKERLAND. Nuggets fan in the building. Shout out to Nuggets fan Irvin K. Brandon Katz, we appreciate you. I know you and Z had y'all a little back and forth, but we definitely appreciate you pulling up on Sunday as always. Tank Jones, salute to my guy Tank. Of course, man. Big up to everybody. If I missed someone, I do apologize.
Oh, shout out my boy Amir for popping in
sign
too.
Off. Yes. Salute to the guy.
The GOAT.
Shout out to Amir for coming through in our panel segment. We'll be back at you guys this Tuesday, 7:00 p.m. Eastern, live on Players Choice for episode 25 of LAKERLAND, man. Thank you guys so much. And we catch you on Tuesday. Peace, people.